Let's talk about 5 things I wish I knew before visiting Albania. Albania is one of the most affordable countries you can visit in Europe in 2026. And if you have a valid UK, US, or Schengen visa, then this country is visa free for you if you're a Nigerian. At number 1, the hills are real. Guys, in Saranda, in Girocasta, if Google Map tells you that it's going to be a 5-minute walk, it just might be a hike. So on your first day of arrival, do yourself a favor and get a taxi to your hotel, especially if you have a luggage. At number 2, some people drive like they're crazy. Think of Lagos driving in Albania, to be honest. So if you're trying to rent a car, you need to be very alert, you need to be very conscious of the fact that some drivers are pretty rough. Number 3, cash is king, but don't always pay the first price. Yes, in Albania, it's very normal to negotiate and do price haggling. So sometimes when you ask for the price of a service or a product, you get a ridiculously high amount, and then you can haggle and negotiate with the seller because the first price is not exactly the actual price. To put things into perspective, I had an activity I paid 15 euros for, and another person on the same activity paid 30 euros. Avoid any ATM machine that you cannot explain. So one thing I noticed in Albania, particularly in Saranda, was that there were a lot of ATMs. You can see 5 ATMs in a 2-minute walk. So if you're trying to withdraw your euros from the local ATM and you're just using a random ATM that is not associated with an Albanian bank, you can actually get ridiculously high fees. So one thing I recommend, rather than just withdrawing cash from any ATM, the one at the supermarket by the side of the road, I'd recommend you go to ATMs that are actually owned by Albanian local banks. These ATMs kind of have like a fixed or a standard withdrawal fee, and then you can Google online to have an idea of what your withdrawal cost is going to be before you just go randomly and put in your card and try to withdraw money in Albania. Finally, English is widely spoken in Albania, especially if you're visiting a touristic destination. So feel comfortable that pretty much everyone will understand you, and in cases where they do not, feel free to use your Google Translate or use your sign language. And that's it, guys. Albania is beautiful, affordable, and honestly not a destination that you should sleep on in 2026. Just go prepared, go with your comfy shoes, and don't let the hills humble you.